Yo, what is going on, guys? The DFS Shark. We got another day of some NBA hoops, and we also got the March Madness tournament starting today as well. As always, guys, y'all watch these videos, y'all like these breakdowns, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be alerted as soon as these breakdowns drop. I'm dropping morning daily Prizepicks videos, and I'm dropping nightly chalkboard videos, so tune into those to get these plays. If you want these plays even sooner, as soon as I drop them, join the Discord. The link is going to be in the description for that. Let's dive into yesterday's play that I gave away in the video. So we hit on Jaylen Brown, we hit on Nesmith, we cashed out on this one. A pretty easy play for Nesmith. He only got one rebound. Jaylen Brown came through for us about midway through the third quarter. So we were able to pull this one. That brings us to 2 straight winning nights on these free plays that I gave away on the channel. We're looking to continue the run tonight and keep it going. If y'all guys are not on these sites, Prizepicks, if you want to drop in this code, drop in this promo code, they'll hook you up with a 100% match deposit bonus. And Chalkboard, if you drop in the code SHARK, they would do the same. We actually swept Chalkboard last night in the Discord, and I gave away 2 of those plays for free. If you're in the Discord, just slide on down here to free plays. You can see this is where I post all of the plays every single day. And if you want to take things even further, go over here to premium. Join premium, you can join there, or just go to the dfsshark.com if you want to learn more. But let's dive into the plays today. Right, so the top 2 optimized plays on the day for us. Let's start in DGF, right? So the top play optimized right now is going to be Clint Capella over 1.5 blocks and steals. BetMGM has this all the way at a -140, so great odds here. And then we got CJ McCollum assist under 3.5. This is the line I really like. I actually played this line on Chalkboard last night in last night's video. It was the rebounds and assists under 7.5. I like that line a little more. I don't know if it's on Prizepicks, but this is the line I was looking at, and I would have most likely played this line if I wouldn't have had to play that Chalkboard line last night. So CJ McCollum under 3.5 assists. That's a solid line that I'm looking at. But I want to dive into these top 2 plays that we're rolling with. Let's see if we can make it 3 nights straight of some dubs here. And by the way, they have a Caitlin Clark discount at half a point on Prizepicks at the moment. But you can also see if you're on the desktop, Prizepicks actually changed up the interface. It looks a little different. It looks a lot cleaner now, actually. I like this look more. But let's dive into the plays for today. So the first play is going to be Daniel Gafford on the Mavericks. We're going to be going less than on his rebounds. You can see he's gone under 3 out of his last 5. And I was looking at both of my plays are going to be unders today because I was looking at the slate. A good game to target would be the Pelicans and Magic, but the total is just too low for me to hit anything there. The Mavericks and Jazz, it is a high scoring total here, 238, but I'm liking this spread here. The Mavs on a -13.5. I think the Mavs can blow out the Jazz and just pretty much get these starters off the court. Gafford doesn't play the most minutes. He doesn't really play 30 plus a game. So if they can get this blowout going here pretty quick, I think there's a good chance Gafford can get pulled off that court pretty soon. So that's a big reason why I'm on this under. And also another couple of reasons as well, right? So let's dive into the trends here. Last 5, he's gone under this 60% of the time. You can see over his last 5. Over his last 10, he's gone under this line 70% of the time. So he's shown he will steady stay under this line. He's only hit double-digit rebounds only 2 out of his last 10. And if you go to his last 20, some of these are when he was on Washington. He got traded to Dallas right here. So these 2 out of 3, he was on Washington. But since he's been on Dallas, you can see he's been steady going under this line here at 7. He gets 7 a lot of times, right? 4 of these games since he's been on the Mavericks, he's got exactly 7 rebounds. But the thing I'm liking about this play is the Jazz they aren't playing well this year, but they are a solid rebounding team. They're number 5 in the league when it comes to rebounds, and if you slide to the center position, they're actually number 6 here. So pretty solid play on Gafford against the Jazz with the blowout potential. Like I said, it is a -14, 13.5 spread. So I expect the Mavs to come in and do some damage, right? Tear up the Jazz pretty early. And for this to be a 20-plus blowout by the 4th quarter, that's what I'm hoping happens here. All right, if we go to his last 10 games, like I said, minutes played, he's usually right around 25 to 26 minutes per game. So not the most there over his last 10. He's averaging about 7.2 rebounds per game. And then you can see here he has failed to hit this line in 11 of his last 14, only averaging 6.5 rebounds per game in his last 14. So everything's lining up for Gafford to be a solid play on the under. If we go to the odds makers, DraftKings -130, Caesars -131, FanDuel -132, and BetMGM -135. So everyone's sort of, all the odds, all the bookmakers are heavy favorite in the under, all at -130 and up. So those are odds that I'm liking. And the thing is, when it comes to Prizepicks and underdog specifically, the payout doesn't change based on the odds, right? So Gafford could be a +150 here, an underdog to go under this line, and you would still get the same payout. So you want to find the lines where you get good value on the odds makers. And looking at the injury report, Josh Green is going to be out. Brandon Williams is going to be a game time decision. Neither of these affecting Daniel Gafford. Going to the Jazz here, we got Jordan Clarkson and Markkanen. Both game time decisions here. Hopefully we can get Markkanen to play here to help out defensively on the rebound. But if he doesn't play, there's an even stronger chance that they get blown out even more. So it could work both ways there. Let's dive to RotoWire, see what they have Gafford at. Just type his name in. They got him at 8.2 rebounds. So they actually have him going slightly above this line. But Gafford's going to be that top play. And then my next play is going to be De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, less than 11.5 rebounds and assists here. And sort of the same situation with this, why I'm on this. -11 on the spread here on the Kings against the Wizards. I'm liking this game to be a blowout as well, especially with the way the Wizards been playing. They just can't seem to stay in games anymore. Seems like every game they're playing, they're losing by 10+ points. And if we go to De'Aaron Fox, pull up De'Aaron Fox on Outlier. And by the way, Outlier, if you want to try this out, if you like diving into stats and trends like this, there is a 7-day free trial in my description, and you can get started on them pretty much risk-free, so you can see if you like it within a week. But let's dive into De'Aaron Fox. We got last 5, 40%. So he's gone over this 3 out of his last 5. Last 10, he's gone under 60% of the time. Last 20, 55s. And the thing I like about this play is that his head-to-head history against the Wizards, he's only gone for 10, 9, and 11. This was the only one from this season. He went for 11 here. They beat him by about 12 points. So I expect the same tonight. As far as minutes, he played about 33 minutes that game. Played about 34 here, 26 here, and went under both of those. And for the year, he's gone under this line 70% of the time. So you can see De'Aaron Fox has steady been under this line. And if we scroll to, if you want to, one cool way to use outliers, if you go to see what the spread is, right? So -11. So in games where they've won by 11+ points, you can see for the year, he's gone under 72% of the time. They've won by 11+ points 18 times, and he's gone under 72% of the times. Most likely because when they win by that much, his minutes are getting cut down. So he's still in the 35+ a lot of games, but there's some games right here, 28, 28, couple of 28s in here, right? And you can see every game, except maybe this one, he hit by the hook. But 2 out of those 3 games where he played 28 minutes, he went under the line here. So that's a cool way that I use Outlier all the time. And then you could also split this by home and away. You can go by away games. He's been under this line. His last 20 on the road, he's been under this line 80% of the time. So you can really start diving into different things here when it comes to Outlier. But De'Aaron Fox, let's go to the injuries here. Kevin Huerter's out. Trey Lyles out. For the Wizards, they got Denny game time decision. And they are just hurting bad, man. So the blowout is definitely a possibility here. Tyus Jones is out. Yeah, they're down bad right now, the Wizards. And they're in no rush to get these players back out there as well. Let's go to the odds makers. Caesars -130, FanDuel -132, DraftKings and BetMGM -135. So same scenario here. I'm liking this play. A big part is because the blowout could be reduced minutes on Fox. So this is what we're going to be rolling with. If we slide over to RotoWire, rebounds and assists, if you add these up, you get about 11 here. So they got him going under this line, RotoWire. So solid play. So this is going to be my 2 solid plays. And if you look at this, if we go back to Prizepicks, they actually adjusted the line down to 11 here on De'Aaron Fox. So That's why if you do want these plays early, jump in the Discord so you can get them as soon as I put them in. But those are my top 2. And I always give you my top 3 plays as well. In yesterday's video, the other 3 plays that I was considering, I went back and looked and they all hit as well. So these are plays that are on the radar. Not playing at the moment, but I may throw in some slips later. These are the plays basically if I was going to run a 5-man slip with these 2 plays, these are the next 3 that I would put in. So one is going to be Jordan Poole, over 2.5 rebounds. Now there is the blowout potential here like we just talked about, but this line is so low, I think Jordan Poole can get this line before that blowout potential kicks in. And he's shown he can get some boards on some games, right? He had games here where he hardly did anything, but he had a 3 here and he had a 5 here. So Jordan Poole over 2.5 rebounds. I think he can come through and get us that one. Like I said, the next play I had liked on that DGF was CJ McCollum, under 3.5 assists. Luckily, this line's still here. You can see a couple of his last games, he's been playing well on the assist, but I'm liking him staying under on this game here. Playing the #1 defense in Orlando. They are solid when it comes to rebounds and assists. So tough matchup for McCollum there. And then the other one I'm liking is Jalen Brunson, over 5.5 assists. He's gone over this 3 out of his last 5. It's going to be a close played game against Denver. They're going to need Jalen Brunson to be active, whether he's shooting, whether he's getting assists, to stay in this game and to make it a close game, right? Because Denver's been playing tough as well. But that's going to be it for our plays for the day, guys. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe. Y'all like these daily breakdowns. Like I said multiple times, if you want a jump in the Discord, go ahead and jump in. The link is in the description so you can get these plays as soon as I send them out. I've also been putting in some March Madness 6-man lines in there. We're trying to hit a 25x there. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. Take care.